An archer normally hits the target with probability of 0.6. She hires a new coach for a series of special lessons. After the lessons, she hits the target in 9 out of 12 attempts. Find the probability that she would have hit 9 or more out of 12 attempts before her lessons with the new coach. And so before her lessons with the new coach, we would have that P is equal to 0.6, Q is equal to the probability that she doesn't hit a target, which is 1 minus 0.6, or 0.4. This time we're talking about 12 trials, so n equals 12, and our R's here that she would hit 9 or more out of 12. So the R's are 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we're going to have the probability of this binomial experiment being a success would be the sum of the probabilities for 9 hits plus the probability of 10 hits plus the probability of 11 hits plus the probability of 12 hits. So this would be the number of combinations of the 12 trials with 9 successes times 0.6 to the 9 times 0.4 to the 12 minus 9, which is 3, plus the number of combinations of 12 trials with 10 successes, so C1210, 0.6 to the 10 times 0.4 to the 2 plus the number of combinations of 12 taken 11 at a time times 0.6 to the 11 times 0.4 to the 1 plus the number of combinations of 12 taken 12 at a time times 0.6 to the 12th times 0.4 to the 0. And we want to get this to 5 decimal positions. So let me clear what I have on the calculator here. And so we'll start with math, 3 right arrows. And I'm sorry, I forgot to enter the 12 again. This is one of my issues. So I pressed clear, and I'll start over again. So 12, math, 3 right arrows, 3 for NCR, 9 times 0.6 to the 9th times 0.4 to the third, plus 12, math, 3 to the right, 3, 10 times 0.6 to the 10 times 0.4 squared, plus 12, math, right, 3, and now we're up to 11, point times 0.6 to the 11th times 0.4 to the 1, or just 0.4, plus 12, math, right, 3, 12 times 0.6 to the 12th times 0.4 to the 0 if you like, but that's going to be 1. So enter. And I've made a mistake here because the probability is above 1. I'm just going to quickly check my numbers here. I see where the error comes, and so I'm going to go second, enter, and I'm going to back up to the 4 at the end of the first line of the calculation. It should have been followed by a caret symbol. Whoops, too far. I forgot the exponent. So I'm going to go second del for insert and insert a caret there. And then hit enter. And I get 0.22534. So it looks as if about 20% of the, a little more than 20% of the time, she would have hit 9 or more of the targets. And so if the probability of A would have been less than 0.05, we would say the coach made a difference. Here I would say that the coach did not appear to make a difference because in 22.5% of the time she would have had 9 or more successes out of 12 before the lessons.